This is your boy Carcino here. Don't forget to subscribe to the page. Yes. You didn't think it was over, did you? After what this human being did? All right. Here we go again, good people. Here we go again. DJ Vlad. Did he finally get his wish? Did he get the Birdman? First off, dude, that hair club for men thing you got, you must got LeBron guy. Y'all got to spend some money, man. You got all that money, man. Spend some of it, bruh. Spend some of that money. You know you got it. How you go from being Humpty Dumpty one day, then you hair club for men the next? All of a sudden your hair just start growing back? Humpty Dumpty. Now you look like an executive producer. Okay, but that's not what the video is about. Let's get to why we're here. Now, Vlad, ladies and gentlemen, has decided in his infinite wisdom, DJ Vlad, in his infinite wisdom, you guys did not know, he wanted to interview Birdman so bad, he was about to pee on himself. He never met Birdman. He wanted to meet the Birdman. Ooh, so much I would love to get out of Birdman. He wants that Birdman interview. Birdman would refuse. Because Birdman is quite aware of who this person really is. Like, contrary to what people believe, the industry, a lot of people kind of know about him. You know, it's not like it's a big secret. Most of these people that's in this life or who had a past that they don't want to keep holding on to, it's cool to revisit it once in a while, but you don't want to live there. This guy kind of wants to have you live in your past or whatever thing you did negatively. That seems to be his kick. So, what did he use? The same strategy he used with Kwame Brown. And what they did against countless others. What did he do? What did that man do? Well, we're going to go into what this man actually did. This man decided to interview Birdman's brother, Terrence Gangsta Williams. Oh, yeah. That's the decision he chose to make. If he can't get you, he's going to go around you to try to get you. But because he doesn't want to cause any waves, he reached out to try to contact Birdman to let him know, hey, I interviewed your brother. The interview is coming out. I'm just giving you a heads up that the interview is coming out. Not that, you know, I'm not going to do it if you don't like it. It's coming out anyway.
Well, before we get...
Now, let's go ahead and see something here. Just on a hunch. Let's see what happens when I type in Terrence Gangsta Williams. Terrence Gangsta Williams. Boom. Vlad pops up. Now, let's look at how Vlad was doing these interviews. What does it say? Terrence Gangsta Williams was locked up with Big Meech rumor, right? Terrence Gangsta Williams on Rico, YSL Rico case. Why is he talking about that? Terrence Gangsta Williams on shooting a man 10 times. Terrence Gangsta Williams felt untouchable. You're a killer. You see a format here? Do you see a format? How does the word killer and shooting end up on a title that YouTube tell us is not approvable? These are red flags. For us, they tell us these titles, these are considered to be red flags. Now, he knows Terrence Gangsta Williams and Birdman aren't vibing. Shouts out to the Saginaw still. You know that. Shouts out to @Kwame Brown Bus Life. So you already know, I already know because I conversate with YouTube that there's something fishy going on over there when it comes to him. Because I asked him flat out. But, you know, they're going to lie and deny it, but I had to make sure I asked them flat out. But we still going to awaken the minds. Now, to get out of jail, Terrence Gangsta Williams did some things that didn't fit with the code that Birdman them travel and, you know, they go by. Telling, or what you would call snitching. Allegedly, he told on people who are already deceased and closed a lot of cases, homicide cases, for the prosecution, the government, whatever you want to call them today. He did that for them. And Birdman was not happy that he did that. Allegedly. So now, allegedly, they don't really speak. So Birdman didn't want his name coming up in an interview with him. So Birdman wanted to conversate with Vlad. And he told me, try to keep me out of that it. I don't want to be in it. But Vlad had already done the interview. So Birdman name did come up. But Vlad, the man is very respectful. He's not what you think. You think he's some street goon. He's not. Birdman's a very respectful human being till he feels he's being disrespected. Now, you've been doing your thing and getting away with it for a long time. Learn to respect the architect and stay in your lane. These two brothers, that's their situation. And their situation is a street situation. A code situation, something you don't understand, and you want to be in the middle of it. And you want to keep playing with this man. There's a reason this man wasn't interviewing with you for a long time. You've been trying to reach out and get him to be on your show, and he don't want to be on your platform. He didn't want that because he knew what you want to try to do and sensationalize. Now you done went and grabbed his brother, Terrence Gangster Williams, and put him on your platform to try to get to Birdman. That was the whole point. That's why you called Birdman to say, hey, I got your brother out here. This interview's finna come out. Now, if you want to go on here, it's an entrapment piece. Same thing he do to everybody else. He go to Gilbert Arenas because he want to try to get Kwame Brown. He mad Kwame Brown wouldn't do an interview with him. So I'm going to go get the people that's talking about you so you can get mad enough to want to come on my show and talk. What's up, Jose? Don't forget to follow Seahawks Jose Rodriguez and welcome to HD 2 Eyes TV. So you know what time it is when you see these dudes. Birdman has never been on his show. It's all these other people that's going on his show because they need that look. You see comedians on there all the time because comedians need that look. They need that space. They need like, man, he get a bunch of views. So I need to be on there. That's a good look. Hit the like button, people. Because we about to talk about all this, what looked like a good look and what ain't a good look and all that. Dog, sometimes a good look don't equal no damn sales. People will look at you on the internet, you can have a viral video and they won't even buy nothing that you put out. Lil Boosie stopped making songs because he's like, why am I putting all this work into the album? Y'all ain't supposed to love me. Y'all don't even buy my record. He's like, man, I put all that work in the album and none of y'all really ran out there and bought it. He had all them people in his chat. Not one of them was really going out there to buy the record or even download it. So that's what people talking about, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's his hustle game. It is what it is, but what question? Listening to the titles of the videos, he's using and exploiting Terrence Gangster Williams. You want to speak to someone after they was allegedly cooperating with the federal government. Why? Because you were cooperating with the federal government? Is that it? You was rolling over on dudes? What's up, Jamil? Yeah, man, it's mostly Vlad. Vlad is terrible. I did not watch the Gangster Williams interview. I have no interest in watching it. But for those who wanted to go out and do that, they did. Vlad claimed he spoke to everybody. Like he spoke to all the people and the parties involved. And he actually got a chance to speak to Birdman. And that's cool for him. You know, I'm glad he actually had a conversation with Birdman. Because he needs to understand that when you're doing these type of interviews and asking the type of questions you're asking, I'm wondering, why is it okay for you, Vlad, to be able to use titles that we are supposed to not be using? Why is that being allowed? They telling other YouTubers they can't use the word shooting and killing in titles. But yet, every title that considerably uses that tag. Why? I want YouTube to make that make sense to us. Absolutely. Everybody he got is normally a rat or cooperated with the federal government. He got Sammy the Bull in an interview. Sammy the Bull. I'm going to tell you, the man was facing life in prison. And he's home now. And apparently he did that because he closed a lot of cases by doing what they call the Keefe D now. Giving up names to people that are no longer here because they're deceased and saying they the ones that did it. And just closing the cases in these police files. They all want a movie of a rat. I don't know what all he did. I don't even want to go down his road to find out what he did or what he told on. Not my party. Oh, definitely hit the like button, good people. Support the page. You can hit up the Cash App, which is Carcino. Vlad decided to come after my page, Kwame Brown's page, because he didn't like a video that was aired out there, so he wanted to show his power. And by doing that, he stepped on somebody's tail. And when you start messing with me, I get mad. I mean, is he interviewing him or is he exploiting him? He exploiting him. He exploiting Terrence Gangster Williams because he really want Birdman. That's the interview he really want. But he's gonna exploit this man and all the stuff he did, talking about old crimes and getting his Keefy D on. I don't believe nothing Keefy D say. Mm-mm-mm. I don't believe a lot of these people, man. A lot of these people, that's because, here's the thing, right? A lot of these people, their stories don't go past 15 minutes. They range is about 15 minutes. And then their story ends. So they're going to keep milking the same 15 minutes over and over again. It's like, how long you going to keep going back to that night? How many times you going to keep going? Keefy D, only thing he got to tell you really is about that night. That's it. That's all he got. It ain't a lot. It's just that it was a big event for that night, but what else do he have to offer to the table? Nothing. Because nobody else really cares. But he keeps milking it. And when you keep doing that, you eventually start changing things. And then the stories start change. Now you're a liar. And now it's like, what are we doing here with this liar? Hit the like button for that. The like button is free. You can press that. They won't get you. Yes, I've unsubscribed from Vlad. I'm not going to tell anybody else to unsubscribe from Vlad, but we're just going to give you the examples. You can do what you want as a human being and as a person. I'm not going to say we're going to have an unsubscribe party. I don't do that. To me, that's whole shit. All I can do is tell you, I don't want to tell another man what to do. All I'm going to do is give you examples. And I'm like, why would you, if you want to follow that, somebody with no standards, then that's on you. But I unfollowed him because I'm not finna follow that. So I did that for me. Is he a gay man? I don't know if he's gay. I know he's dating he dated a lot of like prostitutes / strippers. And they were black. See, Vlad thing is, he really, for some reason, wants to be black, but don't want none of the things that comes along with being black. He wants to be the victim and the oppressor at the same time. It's crazy. Yeah, he's dating a black woman, supposedly, right now. And that's not even his voice. He's trying to talk black all the time now. Have you heard his voice? That's not his real voice. He's trying to talk like he's a black man. That's what he's trying to sound like. Yo, what's up? I interviewed him last week, and he was telling me something about how we had to go through the process of trying to go and acquire, he try to sound black all the time. That's not what you sound like, dude. Be you. But what kind of black woman is he dating? He's using it to try to stamp. He's using that to try to stamp that he's cool with blacks because he dated a black woman. But are you dating that woman because you love her? Or are you dating her almost as a trophy to show her to people? Because you wouldn't even know he was dating that black woman if people who knew him personally didn't share that information. He don't post any pictures with her, do he? because he's afraid if you see her, you're going to find out, somebody is going to dig and find out about her profession and what she did for a living. And when you find out that woman is probably a woman of the night or sliding down a pole, used to work at a place called Happy Jacks, then you'll start to get the bigger picture. Remember, when he blew his channel up, he had Pinky on there. He had all the adult film stars coming on his show. Because he's right there in Van Nuys. His office is there on Van Nuys, on that same street. So he knows all them slutty film producers. He knows all of them. So he would get Pinky and Sarah J, and they'll talk about all the stuff they did with people. That's how he blew his page up. Then he started bringing on more hip-hop and going in that area. But he wasn't plugged in hip-hop like that. Joe Budden was his only real tie. He been around these dudes because he was DJing, but nobody really was dealing with him. Now you're the face of urban entertainment. Get out of here. Talking about, no, we're the only YouTubers that the entertainment world would use their information and their interviews. We're the only one plugged into hip-hop that's on YouTube. Like, we're plugged into the TMZs. We're plugged into all the major networks. Their BET and all that. They use DJ Vlad. Congratulations. Woo! Woo! Congratulations. If that's what you need to get you over, then by all means, continuously getting over. But no one needs Vlad to sell a record. Because if that's the case, why Drake ain't there? Drake ain't there. Drake ain't on The Breakfast Club. He ain't on Hot 97. He ain't at none of these shows. But you know what Drake does? Sells and moves units. And have been doing it for over 10 years without sitting down in there talking to y'all. So it must tells you that you don't really need that it, do you? That's right, Noel. Meanwhile, I'm making lives in my car, enabled, that's paid for by me. Got a house that's paid for by me, and I'm getting paid to make a live in my car. So thank you. And while you're at it, Noel, you can donate to the Cash App, which is Carcino. We thank you and appreciate it. Now, the thing about Adam 22, and I shouldn't have mentioned Adam 22. I don't like his interviews. I don't like what he does, because he took a lot of heat from the Dame Dash interview, which he thought he kept fair. But he's doing the same thing Vlad has done. They're all in the same circle, and they're all coming up the same way. He's a skateboarder who's now trying to get into this world, interviewing these Instagram thoughts, who's sleeping with these professional athletes, putting them on his show so they can get out there and get their name blown up and boost up their social media or whatever they want to call it, right? I have turned down doo-doo dumb dollars. just to be me and have control and say what I want to say. Oh, definitely. And you can hit the like button. There's no crime in hitting the like button. No, I just wanted to bring some reality to the situation. Because they allow these people to come in and pillage the entire entertainment circle and try to make it look like you got to go through them in order to be successful. When it's a lie, you don't. You never have to talk to Vlad to be successful. You can still be successful and never deal with him ever in life. Even though they want to make you appear and look as if you don't have to do that.
How can I help you?
Yes, let me have a large chocolate shake.
Large chocolate shake?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Well, that'll be all.
Okay, throw 462 first.
All right, cool. What the hell is that? I hate that sound. I roll over a rock or something. For what? 462?
462.
Okay.
You all set?
Cool.
Take your seat.
No, I don't need it.
And have a good night.
You too.
Here you go, sir.
That's strawberry.
Yeah, the machine comes out like that. I don't know why. That's kind of messed up, but I'm sorry about that. It's because the machine makes it, so.
Alright. God damn, I ain't finna argue with the ex-con they got working there. But damn. My man looked like he done just came from prison lockup 65. Like, That is chocolate. Hey, yo, homeboy, that's just the way it is, man. Sometimes it's chocolate, sometimes it's strawberry. It comes out like that. I ain't never seen a chocolate shake machine that puts strawberries in it. Like, what the hell? I hope ain't somebody bleed in the damn chocolate machine. I'm praying that's strawberry. Maybe, man, you cut your hand, bro. It's bleeding in the shake machine. Shoot, he probably shanked the manager and threw the damn shank in there. And I'm getting some of the blood. Oh my goodness. I know, right? No, I'm actually back in the neighborhood where the mass whatever took place on the 4th of July yesterday. I'm actually in that town. So actually I'm finna get out of here and check on people. So other than that, we'll talk later.